Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm just going to finish off the second part of this live drawing or live stream drawing session. I did the hair in the last one, and now I'm just going to touch up some areas around the mouth. I'm not going to add too much detail to the actual face. I'm going to leave it quite pale looking and concentrate more on the darkest areas. So feel free to watch along. Not doing a tutorial yet, possibly later on, but not at the moment. I thought this might as well do something fitting for Halloween. As you can see, everyone's gone into Halloween fever. Not me, as I'm not really into all of that. However, I thought might as well finish off this image that I started quite a while ago, but never got around to doing it. Never got around to finishing it. So that's basically what I'm doing today. I hope you're all doing well. It's not very nice, actually. It's not very nice. I find it's quite a good image because it's really quite ugly. Unfortunately, I do have a little bit of a skill to draw ugly things. I don't know why. I do tend to draw ugly things quite well. And I do them reference free as well. I don't know what I used to watch when I was a child, but the Batman I remember the Joker didn't look like this, that's for sure. I'm just wondering if you guys can see okay. Can you see this okay? Can you guys see this okay? How you doing, Kizzy and Richard? I think it's Richard. Or it looks like Richard anyway. I read it as Richard. I hope I'm not assuming. Good. How you doing, Emog? Long time no see. Yeah, I hear that all the time. He does look like him a little bit. However, if you imagine him with green hair, he doesn't actually look like him. You just have to remember that there is that overlap because the Joker does have quite mad hair. And I agree, he does look like him. But with green hair, he won't look like him. And obviously, the shading around his eyes and stuff like that will make a huge difference. And who knows if the Bucky people didn't use the Joker as a reference? Who knows? But I think he still looks like the Joker, if I'm honest. Who thinks he looks like the Joker more than he does the Bucky guy? You just have to imagine the green. As soon as you see this, I might even color it, not this particular image. I might make a copy of it, and then I'll color him just to get rid of this. He looks like Bucky Hanmo, whatever his name is. Color makes a lot of difference, I believe. I get Two-Face as well. I'm doing all right, thanks. I get Two-Face as well. And I might actually add a shirt and tie around here, but I won't do that today. I'll add a shirt and tie around there because he's usually got a suit on, and that's something you might what's his name? Two-Face is also wearing a suit, but I think he looks less like Two-Face than he does like his dad, if I'm honest. Because Two-Face's hair is not like that. It's actually my version of the Joker, so what can I say? It's just my version of him. If I was to draw the Joker, this is how I would draw him. I haven't got any references, so I'm not looking at anyone or any character to do this. So. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't get why people don't get that. It looks, well, the hair, well, you know, you could say, I don't know, there's so many characters with mad hair, but the cuts, that distinguish his face. And obviously, if we add the darkness around his eyes, as I will do, that would define him. And the green hair, you know, and the red around the lips. What can I say? I don't know what else I can do with this. This is a black and obviously it's a grey and white or monotone colour. So, yeah, I suppose you could say it looks like many people. Might even look like your next door neighbour, mate. Tell you what, where I am, there's a few people. I wonder where they come from. Yeah, this drawing took me quite a while actually because I left it for a few months and now I've picked it back up and I think I'm gonna definitely add a shirt and tie here. So I'll probably have to invest another 2 hours easily. So it's quite a long one. The hair took me a while. Why is no one commenting on his lovely hair? That's what I want to know. The hair. Look at that hair, mate. That is awesome. The hair took me a long time. It's better than Bucky's dad's hair. I wish I did it that way because that would be so easy. Just draw some blocks of colour. That took forever. I wonder if I'm going to get insulted today again. You love the hair. Yeah, I love the hair as well. I think the hair's awesome. Someone insulted me yesterday online. That was quite interesting. He joined, I don't know if it's he or she, I don't know. But they joined the live and they said, tracing again, I see. I just cracked up. I was like, what? Trace, that's what they said. Tracing again, I see. Mad. There you go. It could be a mad scientist. Didn't get that one, but that is the truth. Tracing again, I see. That's what they wrote. And I was like, oh, right, okay. Yeah, of course I am. And then they jumped out the chat. I just find that hysterical how people feel the need to just say something stupid and obviously not very nice. Tracing again, I see. We don't even know. You don't even know me. You don't even know what I'm doing. And if I'm tracing, what am I tracing? How do you trace that? How do you trace that? How can you join a live and say someone's tracing something and you see them drawing it? That is unreal. I don't know what's wrong with these people. And you can see the person drawing it. It's crazy. I literally have been drawing my whole life. Yeah, I think it looks like the Joker. Thank you, Idra. Exactly. This is the thing, right? How is this lighting okay? This is the thing. Even if I was tracing something, I would probably trace my own work. I don't trace other people's work. Why would I do that? You know? And why do people go online and be so judgmental? You know? I find that at the moment, everything is about original characters and everything is about tracing. And once I was tracing my own work, I drew this young lady, not a cyberpunk, steampunk lady. I drew her, and I wanted to redraw her again because I drew her quite quickly, and I wasn't too happy with it, with the image. And this guy was losing it. He was absolutely saying that I'd stolen this character from somewhere else. And it was so not the truth. Because I actually drew it in a live, and people that took part in the live decided what she should wear. So it was just like, and he said, I saw this image before on Pinterest or whatever. And it was so fully not the truth. So, any tips on doing art? Hold on. Let me just see. Any tips? I'm doing my art prac on Monday. Any tips? Practice drawing lines and circles. Just draw a million lines and circles and arcs and practice 3D objects. That's what I would do. That's what I do even now. That's something you can never not practice enough. Naylor. I hope I got that right. It's Naylor, isn't it? I think that's what Naylor. Tell me if I got it right. Just send me a thumbs up. Put me out my misery. Yeah, I've had that. This is AI. I've had that. And I said, oh, mate, I wish it was AI because I could be sitting in front of or in my garden enjoying the sun and not sitting in this little office where it's not that. It's quite a nice office, actually. But, I wish it was AI. Yeah, I have to put some shading around because he's got this smeared. Yeah, I'm not finished yet. He's got this smeared. That's one thing I have to actually check out. The smearing around his face. I haven't added that yet. Thank you for the gift, Moose. No, did I get it wrong? You know what? Actually, whenever I see your name pop up, Nay. Oh, Najla. Najla. So right, okay. So whenever I see your name pop up, I kind of panic because I know I'm going to get it wrong. It's Najla. Good. No, Najla. Right, I'm going to get it now. I'm going to practice it. I looked at it and I was like, oh, sugar. What's that name again? Najla. Najla? How are you doing, Najla? I'm just going to, anytime you comment, I'm just going to say your name just so I can make sure I get it right. Najla. It's not silent. Never mind. Dementia's kicking in. I can't remember things anymore. Call me whatever you want. Good morning, Kizzy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing. It's Friday today, so everything's good. I just thought I'd finish off this image. I posted it before, but it wasn't finished. And what I'm doing now is I'm not doing as many online live streams with regards to teaching because I've just got tons of images that I'm just not finishing because I'm just bouncing from one live stream to the next, and it's just like I'm kind of neglecting my own artwork, which I don't really like, and I don't find that I'm growing as much because I'm not spending the time to invest it in myself, so that's why you can see I haven't done many tutorial, but I might do one today, very quick one, a short one. If anyone's interested. How are you doing anyway, Najla? How are you? Happy Halloween? Even though I'm not really into all of that, to be honest. I don't really understand what that is. I know, you know, in America they love all that. But it's not my bag, if I'm honest. I might have to actually look up the Joker image now just to see what the makeup looks like on his face. This one is a HB actually. I always work from hard to soft. So for this kind of area here, then this is what, 2B, is it? No, 6, excuse me. So, and I'm not going really black. I'm just going shades of grey. And not everywhere. I don't want solid lines anywhere as such. I just want areas that show the tone. In fact, let me just see. Yeah, no, I can't. Don't like all that. Even though, yeah, I am drawing this kind of scary guy, but it's not. It's just an artistic interpretation. It's not my go-to thing. You know, like some people, they get really into it, which is, you know, everyone each their own. But they like, I don't know, they take the time to, I don't know, cut out lychees to make them look like eyeballs and put it in a cocktail. I don't get it. This is not the Joker. Oh, here we go. Thank you very much. Why is it not the Joker? Here we go. Get ready. Hi Bob, why is this not the Joker? You tell me why it's not the Joker, mate. You tell me why it's not the Joker. Seeing as you seem to know a lot more than me. What if I told you this is my interpretation of the Joker? What does that say? What does that say to you? Oh, man, I think he's gone. Hi Bob, bye Bob. I think he's gone, or she, I'm not sure. That's a shame. Nice to have a little bit of a conversation about my artwork. I love it. It's funny, this image is picking up a lot of heat, actually. I don't know why. Man, I don't know why. A lot of people getting a bit moody about this image. Oh, jeez, here we go. Yeah, it does look like him, yeah. You know what you should do? Get a picture of that guy and compare it to the Joker. If this guy had this is why I don't do lives anymore, because I always end up having to explain myself. So this is why I'm cutting down on the lives, because it becomes like a let me say, I have to justify everything. I have to justify, if I redesign a character, I have to justify why I'm redesigning them. You know, that's why I don't like to draw characters, because people are always going to judge it on something else. And then they say things like, this is not the Joker, randomly, you know? And that's what I can't be bothered with. It kind of looked like, yeah, it looks like his dad, but has his dad got a cut in his mouth like this? I don't think he has. And when I will colour this, not this original, but I will colour this, and then you will not say that. It's because of the colour and the hair. And obviously, I think it's probably the big chin as well, because the Bucky characters have a really massive chin. Yeah, if I was, I don't recommend anyone draw anyone else's character. Just draw your own character, then it can't be judged so harshly. This is not the Joker. Have you met the Joker? Oh, I'm gonna do my thing, mate. I don't care. I don't care. I really, that is the one thing that I don't have to worry about. This is not my job. I'm just doing this for to pass the time and to encourage people to draw. So I'm happy. I'm glad I don't have to earn money out of this. This is not important to me. But I just like people to back up what they say. When they come online and they just start bouncing in and out and say, this is not the Joker, stay in the chat and we'll talk about it. And then we can justify whether it's the Joker or not. Yeah. What is the point? I don't know. It baffles me. What some people, like, they feel compelled to just say something, and even yesterday a couple people were saying some pretty, I don't know, rubbish things, and I went onto their profile, and my God, they've got like maybe 13, not even videos, some 13 posts, some random posts from America of people, I don't know, eating a burger and blowing it out their nose, and they're like 3 friends, and you're like, wow. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. What are you drawing, Najla? Oh, I think I've got it. Exactly. Just go. I don't mind, mate. I'm sorry if it offends you that I'm trying to draw. And I'm sorry if it offends you that I'm trying to encourage people to draw. I'm sorry, but I didn't invite you. Really. Right, let me just check. I'm going to check. Oh, really? Oh, I haven't got any hobbies anymore. Oh, that's annoying. I used to have many hobbies. Well, not many. But I've injured my finger, so I can't train anymore. Let me see. Joker. I'm just checking. I want to see what he's Ah, yeah, exactly. That's what's missing. Right. That's what. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's what's missing. Oh, I'm going to change this into the Joker. Right, there you go. Oh, that's good. You're a multi-talent then. That's very good. Right, let's get this smearing on his face. Wicked. Like, now I'm happy. So I'm going to put those comments to bed. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's good. Still creative though, embroidery and stuff like that. Right, so let's go. So what do you like to draw actually? What do you like to draw? Let me just concentrate a bit on this. I haven't done, well, I did a few tutorials recently, but nothing too fancy. And now I'm just going to add that shading under his eye, that smeared. There you go. Now he's looking a bit more like the Joker. Just add this shading, and what I'll do is I'll gradually build up the intensity, right? It's easier to go darker than it is to go lighter. So for me, I like to go very light, plan it, map it out a little bit. I don't want it to be too straight, so I'm going to smear it a little bit, make it look a little bit jagged. A bit broken. Let's see how we get on with that. And make it a little bit wider, because I can see they've made it quite wide. So let's break it here. And I want it to have a little spot every now and again, not too clean. I don't want it too clean. Right, so I'll check that out and see if I'm happy with that. And then I'll start concentrating on the actual folds in his face. That's what I'll do. I think that looks a lot better, actually. It's looking a lot better. Oh, I think I like the Heath Ledger, if I'm honest. Oh, no, you shouldn't be. You should post. You should post. Skulls and flowers and patterns. Ah, okay. You should check my YouTube. I did one on 3D objects, actually. I've never done one on flowers. I've never drawn flowers. I did actually. I painted. I used to like painting flowers. You wouldn't believe it looking at my portfolio or my TikTok. You wouldn't believe that I actually liked painting flowers and frogs. Frogs. I just liked how they kind of hung off branches and stuff like that. So I'm going to actually make that go into the crease here. I can show you one actually. Where is it? I'll think first. I drew a lovely that's what I'm gonna find it and I'll post them. Poppies. I like actually watercolors. I like using watercolors actually. That's what people don't expect of me, you see. Which is that's the part that I like. People go, "What? You did that?" And I go, "Yeah." Yeah, I don't just no. I think a lot of the things that I just draw it for the attention. Ah, that's looking pretty good. Who's in agreement on that? This is looking pretty awesome now. I think that was missing, obviously, but it's all good. I wonder if I've got my flower here. No, it's not here, is it? Just fumbling around here quickly. I'm off. I drew this a long time ago when I was experimenting. What's under there? The face is a bit crooked, I get it. But that's like, yeah. I do like to experiment. Hello again, Rotez. Yeah, I'll probably give that to my daughter actually. It's not 100% correct. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be scary, unfortunately. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be scary. That's the Joker. Unfortunately. Yeah, he's pretty nice, pretty nice. Ah, you know what I'm gonna do? I am actually going to smear it into his there you go. I'm gonna into his folds in his face. I want that to smear into his face. So I need to take a few lines out here because I want it to kind of bleed into the creases in his face. There you go. So does it still look like Bucky Hanma's, was his dad's name, or is that his dad's name? I don't think so. And I might add another fold here. I think that fold's a bit too big. Oh, thank you, Rotez. Thank you very much. That's nice. I posted one yesterday on how to draw the hand, but it's a short one, and I wanted it to be a short, but I posted it in the wrong section, and I don't know how to shift it back to the short section. But it's literally 3 minutes, literally 3 minutes on how to draw hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some videos on how I draw things, just by myself. Film it, post it, instead of having the long drawn out live, So look out for some of those. And if you want, you can tell me which one that you might be interested in. I might even do it. I'm going to do I want his eyebrows to be a bit messy and a bit weird. Yeah, I know he's a bit ugly now. He's really getting ugly now. So if you like what you see, please hit the like button. I'm sorry, my I can draw really ugly things quite well, unfortunately. I don't know where that comes from, but I can draw ugly things quite well. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm feeling good with the YouTube at the moment. I quite like it, It's a different platform actually, but the people seem to be, I don't know. I find that there's a different vibe with the YouTube. And I'm hoping to do a YouTube live at some point. I need to be a bit messy. I do want him to be a bit messy. Yeah, Kizzy, that is right. That's really quite weird that you said that actually, because I posted this. Well, I've noticed my views have dropped off rapidly. It's just scary how quiet things have gone. And I was looking at it today, and I posted this image of this. I watched this short story, and it was really powerful. And I thought, oh, I must draw something in homage to that video that I watched. So anyway, posted this picture of this woman. She looks like a kind of, let's say, a witch, princess, character. because she was in this movie. And I've noticed you don't have to post something really good anymore. You can post absolute rubbish and it will have more success than something that you've spent hours doing, which is really quite unnerving, because the quality stuff doesn't get seen. It's really interesting. There you go. That's looking nice. Looking nice. Yeah, you're right. You are totally right. You don't have to post good stuff. It's I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to go there. Don't even want to go there. What does anyone know what these battles are? Does anyone know what that means? When you see these people doing these versus things, what is that? Because they keep asking me to do a battle. What's that about? What is that? He's looking lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's like TikTok. Well, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because I was having more traction when I first started than now. If I get 2 likes overnight, that's like, wow, I've done all right today. And that's why I'm not really keen, because you're not being judged on your merit. You're being judged on maybe the algorithms. And I am not sure. I'm not sure if, because I'm leading people to my other channel, I think that's got something to do with it. Because since I've been posting, you can find this video on another channel, the numbers have dropped. Yeah, but you see, that kind of stuff for me, no offense, but I just find it senseless. I find that's really like fast food, you know? Why would you waste your time doing that? I have no idea. Yeah, but my numbers have definitely dropped off. And I think it's to do with the fact that I'm steering people to the next channel, to another channel. Yeah. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I'm actually thinking like, where am I going to go with this whole, you know, TikTok thing? Where am I going to go with it? And I've only been doing this for what, 10 months? No, 11 months, say. And I'm thinking, where am I going to go with it next? You know, because I don't see the potential in what I'm doing, if I'm honest. It's nice to be the savior and help people out, but I'm not sure if I'm going in the right direction. Because there is a certain crowd that they don't really care about you as a person. They just want to exploit you, you know. They just think, oh yeah, free art lessons. Like, that's like giving out free food. Yeah, the Jabaro. Yeah, that is Jibaro. Excuse me, Jibaro. That is awesome. The series. Well, the series is awesome, but Jibaro is absolutely fantastic. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a bit hardcore, but I think it's awesome. I like things like that. The twists and the, you know. the not so obvious storyline is always interesting to me. So I'm trying to break up these lines a bit. I'm not doing anything full to show these creases in his face. So, and he's looking really quite ugly, actually. I have to say, he's pretty ugly, unfortunately. Also the mouth, right? Oops, I nearly forgot that. Kizzy loves it. Thank you. You watched it? Yeah, wicked. I'm glad you watched it. I don't know if you watched... it's a little bit... I don't know. What's the word? It's not for kids. Let's put it that way. It's not for kids. But check out The Witness. The Witness, that's what it's called, yeah. It's the same director. Hold on, let me just check his mouth. Okay, his mouth is pretty wild as well. So let's go pretty wild. Let's go right up here. And I'm just going to add a layer of shading. I do actually like that director, but I'm a bit worried that he's a bit ahead of the game somehow. I don't want to go into that one, but yeah. I do like his work. It's brilliant. I do think it's really good. Does this guy still look like the character from Bucky now? No, I don't think so. Totally not. And I think that was the factor that was playing into whether he looked like him or not. There you go. Look at that, baby. That's looking nice. Unfortunately, ugly but nice. And then I'll gradually make it a little bit sharper. There you go. Do you think... Oh, 100%. It's not ugly. Oh, good. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, no, you've got to do your own. I would encourage anyone. Yeah, draw. You know, you like me, I'm drawing the Joker here. But I've tried to put my own twist on it, right? So there's always going to be that risk that people don't like it and da-da-da. Don't worry about it. But I find it's better that you draw your own stuff. I find it's more fulfilling. And then you develop your own character and you develop your own scenarios. I think that's much better. Because people ask all the time, is that an OC? Right? And in the beginning, I didn't even know what that meant. Because to be fair, anyone can sit there and just draw something from a reference. Not anyone, but you know what I mean. It's kind of... Drawing from a reference is just like photocopying something, if you know what I mean. I don't mean to be rude because I've done it myself, but for practice, I find referencing very good. However, if you want to develop your own style, draw your own things. And then you can create your own, I don't know, visual identity and character style. I think that's important. Oh dear, he's kind of ugly now. Oh dear. I don't know, Najla. I really don't know. You notice that I'm saying your name every time. I don't even know what my style is. And you know, the funny thing is, I didn't even realize that I had a style until people started saying it. People started saying to me, "Oh, what's that style of drawing? I'm like, really? I don't even recognize that I've got a style, if you know what I mean. I'm just drawing, you know. It's kind of weird because when I was thinking, what do they mean? What style of drawing is that? Don't get it. But if I'm going to draw anything, it's gonna end up not looking like this, not looking like this, but it's gonna be my kind of style. I don't really like. There's a guy on Instagram and he draws his Ninja Turtles and whatever else, and he draws it really well. It's awesome. The hatching is absolutely. It's almost like a computer. How neat his hatching is, but that style wouldn't suit me. You know, that wouldn't suit me. It's not the style that I would. I appreciate it. I think it's absolutely brilliant, but I can't do it. It's not my personality. So let me have a look what's going on in the chat. So we've done that one. I started to draw a comic from my head. Yeah, brilliant. You know, everyone has to start somewhere. So if you're drawing a comic from your head, that's brilliant because it's stimulating your creativity, your drawing skills, you know, your fantasy. That I think that's brilliant. Go for it. Oh, that's nice. I used to draw digitally as well on Photoshop, but I just stopped doing it because I don't like to be having to pay out for packages and stuff like that. That was the one thing I didn't appreciate, that there was so many fees that you had to pay. And when I was doing graphics, it was okay to have the fees because I was getting paid for the work that I was doing and I could pay for the system. But then eventually, that was during the time when we had to wear the masks. I lost a lot of work, and that's why I decided to go into teaching actually, because that was the only industry that was surviving due to that situation, let's say. So that's how I got into teaching. So I've only been teaching for the last 4 years, and yeah, it's not my dream job. However, I think that's where I will probably, it's either I will stick to teaching, but I will try and aim towards um, private lessons, one to one, or maybe corporate, teaching people how to draw for, I don't know, for board meetings. I did that before, where I would attend meetings and I would create a visual note of what they discussed. So if they were discussing, I don't know, what was the one? Renewable energy. So I would go along with my pen and paper and literally make some notes, draw some things up, and then create a visual note, as opposed to having minutes like an Excel or Word document. They would have an image, and it went really well actually. I was doing quite well with that, because then they used to hang it up, and you know, people are more attentive and they look at it and they go, oh, what was that again, what did we discuss here? So that worked really well. So who knows, I'm not sure if I'll be sticking with the teaching forever, but maybe in a different way, same thing but different way. No, this is not my job. Oh no, hell no. No, no. This is, I do teach, but and I teach how to teach people how to draw, but I find sometimes it's easier to teach people online because they're willing students. And when kids go to school, you have students that just want to play the fool, really. And it strays the whole lesson, you know. It's even like online, you can have people that just join because they want to say something silly. And, you know, behave very immaturely. And I find it's nice sometimes when you go online and you can teach people in different countries and you really have the feeling that you've made their day, you know, you've really helped them. That's what I like. Sometimes when I go to the school, the real school, you have the feeling that you're almost annoying to the students because they don't want to be there. And that's not a nice feeling. It's like a little bit of a fight, you know. You're trying to force them somehow to appreciate creativity, and that's hard. I don't really like that. You end up being more of a psychologist than a teacher. You have to wonder what is going on, and it's not really my world. How many years? I've been drawing all my life, but I'm literally now focusing hard on drawing now. I look at other artists that I consider, world class, and I think to myself, right, what did he, what techniques is he or she, what they're using, and how can I learn it? And I just try and learn things now. I didn't try and learn things before because I didn't go to art college, and this, that's why I don't consider myself an art teacher, because I can't recommend, you know, different paint types, and I know quite a bit, but that's just self-taught. I'm a little bit of a maverick in that way, and I find that sometimes, even now, I get a little bit of hate from other art teachers. I get a little bit of hate from other art teachers because all they can do is collages and stuff, you know. And sometimes I think, okay, you know what I mean. I have to be careful. Can I send you some of my drawings sometime? Maybe. I can look at your feed if you've got them on your feed. I don't mind having a little look. That's for sure. Oh dear, that reminds me of one. Oh no, really? Nah, really? Nah. No, it doesn't look like him. Come on. Come on. I know it's a bad drawing, but it's not that bad. I know the guy you mean, by the way. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, it's a funny old game. You can't get it right for everyone. So who is it? Yeah, I'm gonna look at. Is that German? Your name there? Is that Rotes? Is that German? Old school hip hop graffiti. Okay. You see that? You see your graffiti stuff. I like all that. I've never done that, you see. So someone like you could teach me stuff like that. You know? I would like, yeah, maybe I'll keep you in mind, and maybe we can do a live stream together, you know, and you talk me through how you do your graffiti stuff, because that interests me, you know. That interests me, that kind of stuff. And it looks good. It looks really good, actually. There's a good one. There's a good artist from Switzerland. You should check him out. I don't know if he's got a website, but he was quite famous, actually. And his name was Tarkin, I think it was. Tarkin. So check him out, because he might, well, I don't know what he does. I don't know him. But just look at his artwork, because he's old school. I think he's like now in his 60s. So he's really old school. And apparently he had exhibitions in New York and stuff like that. He worked with some really big people. So if you're looking for some inspiration, maybe he might be someone that should check out. Yeah, just stay in touch. Stay in touch. You know, my goal is to kind of, I don't know, help people out, I suppose, you know. As you can see, I don't even say hit the like button. I don't even say it, because I'm not here to sell anything. If people want to, I would, you know, appreciate if people did. But I'm not here to sell anything. I can't be asked. That's maybe why I'm not a multi-millionaire, because I'm not greedy enough. So what do you guys and girls do professionally? What do you guys and girls do professionally? Why are you not at work today, slaving away for the system? I work in the afternoons, so most of my shifts are in the afternoon. That's why I'm not at work now. But maybe next year, you know, I'll have morning shifts, you know. Oh, he's looking even more ugly now. Oh dear, never mind. I should have entered this into some day off. Good. Oh, you got a long weekend, Najla. I'm still stumbling on it. I'm still stumbling on your name. I still have to think. I don't know why that is. Not sure, but I'm still stumbling on it. Oh, these wrinkles are really bad. That's made my day. That has made my day. Oh, unbelievable. Sorry about that. That is really bad. Every time I used to see your name pop up, I was like, oh, what's this? What's that name again? I'd just kind of secretly panic and just get it wrong. Just drop the ball. I wish I could find that painting of the flowers. I wish I had it here. I could have sworn I had it here. I'll post that. I've got a question for you all, right? So everyone's in the live stream. What is the cutest animal? What do you find the cutest animal is? If you could choose an animal to have, what would yours be? I know what mine would be. I just thought of it just now. You see, because I would probably even draw one. A cat? No, cats are boring. No, cats are cute. No, I agree. I'm joking. Cats are cute. Kittens are cute. I've never seen one of those hairless cats. Ooh, you know the ones without hair. I think they're a bit scary, no? But you know my favorite. I'm going to tell you my favorite. My favorite is, wait for it. Oh, and I'll tell you what dog I want actually as well. My favorite, or the cute for me, the cutest animal on the planet that I absolutely adore is the baby otter. I love otters. I think they're so cute. So the baby otter is the cute, for me, the cutest animal in the world. And then the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Because maybe I drew a horse. Yeah, I do like horses actually, but the cutest is for me the baby otter. If you haven't seen one, and just look at how they eat and their little faces, and they make this funny little noise. They're so cute. Oh man. So there you go. Joker Hanma. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got it. You nailed it. That's what I should post it. I should post it and call it Joker Hanma. That's a good idea actually. That is a very good idea. I might actually do that. You might have stumbled across something there, or I might have. Joker Hanma. Yeah, why not? I'm going to post it like that. Well, let me see if the hashtag's busy. Because then if the hashtag tag is busy, then I'll call it Joker Hanma. I'm going to give in to the system. Turtles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not bad. But I love horses. I do actually think horses are probably the most majestic animals on the planet. I do believe that they're the most majestic. They're so graceful and muscular and elegant, all in the same. I find that horses are pretty, pretty awesome. And I'm trying to think of this program that I watched where this man, he was a diver, and he created a friendship with this octopus. Did anyone see that? That was a bit. That was good actually, but it was a bit sad in the end. Yeah, he befriended an octopus, and it was really really interesting. But it's a very sad. It's very sad in the end. One of those ones that you think, oh, I wish I hadn't watched it. Yeah, I agree. Oh, baby pigs. But pigs are smelly. Now pigs can be quite cute, but they get so big. How you doing, Kim? Pigs get so big. Oh, I wouldn't want a pig. They're massive. And I want do pigs smell? I bet they do, right? They must be smelly and no, don't like no. They are cute, but I wouldn't want one. So this is looking pretty ugly, I have to say. Quite happy with my level of ugliness today. I was actually thinking of putting a shirt and tie on him, but I think it's going to be a bit too much work. I might just post it like this today and call him Joker Hanma. Raccoon, yeah. I get that. I get that. I have no idea who that is. Kayara and Uzogo. But you know, I assume that all of these art studios, they inspire each other, right? It's almost impossible not to. I think it's almost impossible not to inspire each other. I need to. Okay, I just missed something there. I'm gonna semi-connect these frown lines here. And the favorite, what the favorite dogs? Mine is the Rhodesian Ridgeback. I love those dogs. My daughter used to babysit one. Oh, it was so beautiful. Oh, and those as puppies are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Rhodesian Ridgeback. You see, I like dogs, functional dogs, not ones that you put in your handbag. No. Isn't it funny you say that? Frankenstein question, that is. But I did draw, I bet you do know, the artist Bernie Wrightson. So I drew something in his style, and I know he's the Frankenstein god, isn't he? He and that would I did actually draw the Swamp Thing, my own version of the Swamp Thing, right? So if you check my TikTok feed, you'll see it there. So I drew and I was planning on doing the Frankenstein, but his style is really difficult. He's got a really complicated style of shading. It's really brilliant. Maybe in 20 years from now, I might get an idea of how to do it. Yeah, Bernie Wrightson, check him out. He's a bit horror, it's not the kind of stuff you want to hang on your wall, but I just like to look at what they do. Let me go a little bit darker here. Oh wow, nice. The terrier question. A German Shepherd, all the way. Yeah, German Shepherd. No, a Malinois. Malinois. I like the Malinois as well. It's a character from manga. Ah, okay. Wow. Dog breeder. Wow. That's interesting. Very interesting. That must be a lot of work, huh? I don't know. Must be, you need to have a lot of space for that. Oh, thank you, Najla. I had to think again for recommending my shading tutorial. A white shepherd, nice, nice. I don't have a dog. I would like to have one, but I just don't have the time, and I think it would be cruel to have one and not be able to take it out. You know, especially if you've got a dog that needs that activity. You know, you have to definitely have the time capacity to make sure you look after it all right. When I retire, I think I'll get a dog. You know, and then if you're in the garden or whatever, you've got your dog, your companion, you can take it out with you. Sorry, I don't understand what you're writing there. Modizie, I don't know. Someone has to translate that for me. Maybe he's saying it doesn't look like the Joker again. I have to check the time now. Oh, it's not too bad. I have to go and make lunch soon. I thought so. I thought that's what they said. That is. I don't understand. I really don't understand what the problem is. That's, you know, the concept of actually going online, right? Say for example, I'm just drawing this, right? If you well, if I was sitting on the street and I was just drawing this in some busy street, would you just walk up to someone and say that's not the Joker? Would you just walk up to them and just say that and then walk out? I don't get it. I don't get why people feel the need to just judge. Just like, tack, I'm gonna go in there, tack, judge it, and say, oh, but it's all right. You're doing all right. I don't get it. These are the things that put me off it, and you think, I don't need this. I don't need to be judged. You know. I don't know. I just find that a bit odd. If this is my version of the Joker, right? This is what I don't like to do. I don't like to justify what I'm doing. But if this is my version of the Joker, this is my version. I didn't say this was the almighty version that we should all comply to. I really, it baffles me. It baffles me. Because this is my version. My version of the Joker. What is the problem with that? Am I not allowed to draw the Joker in my way? I don't know. I really don't know. I've drawn the Black Panther the way I wanted him to look. Because if you draw the Black Panther, they say, oh, well, you're not drawing original characters. Okay, I'll do it my way then. Oh, well, that's not the Joker. That is just really odd. I don't understand that. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So, oh, sorry, I said awesome. Well, I haven't seen this type. Yeah, this is my idea. This is actually my version of the Joker. Yes. Thank you, Kenshi. Ken, thank you. Yeah, but I just don't understand. I really don't understand it, mate. It it gets on my nerves. If I'm honest, if I'm allowed to say that, it gets on my nerves. Because this is why people don't post online, because they're scared of this, just direct criticism, just direct out of the blue, and you're just like, why am I not allowed to just do what I want to do? Why am I not allowed to just draw without judgment? And I get that. I can understand why people do not post online. I get that. Because you end up having a discussion about your artwork. It's my artwork. I don't need to discuss it with anyone. And you certainly don't need, I certainly don't feel the need to justify it, because I didn't say I'm going to draw Joker the exact way in the 1950s and that. Then that's different. This is my way. It's unreal. I don't understand it. So I'll have to, because I haven't got colour, it doesn't look as, because that should be actually a little bit red. I'm going to make it a little bit more pronounced, and it might make it look a little bit more. I think I've flattened it a bit, so I'm going to. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't. To be fair, it doesn't really bother me. But it's just like, give me the opportunity to defend myself. Give me the opportunity to explain myself, and don't just go in there all guns blazing. I don't understand why people feel the need to just air their opinion and then walk away. Yeah, what happened now? It's just that, exactly. It's like a war zone, mate. You can't even. It's like a war zone. You can't even just express yourself without getting trashed, mate. I'll tell you what. To all those that are trashing me, I'm gonna wait until you go live one day, and I'm gonna troll you big style, mate. I am gonna troll you so big. And I hope you're not drawing, because I'm gonna finish you. I hope you're not drawing, because if you draw and I catch you on live, oh Lord, you better make sure your work is 100% there, over 100%, because I am gonna trash you big style. No, I won't do that. I won't. I wish I could, but I won't do it. I won't go down that road, tit for tat. Good stuff. So I think I'm going to stop for today. And my next live stream, I probably won't do one. I might do one later today. I might even do a tutorial today. How to draw, I don't know, something dead. Something aggressive and dead again. Or I might even just do a live stream on how to draw circles with a compass. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do a live stream on how to draw circles with a compass. Probably have about 600 people turn up to that live. What's the time? The time is 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. And then I have to head to work for 1. So there you go. Good. My Joker is looking rather ugly, I have to say. When it comes to ugliness, I think I've really nailed it today. And I'm going to leave it at that. In London, my sort of thing. Oh, good. At least I'm getting some good feedback every now and again. I'm not getting it wrong all the time. But I don't mind. I don't mind the hate. I don't actually mind it. It makes me laugh, actually. I always try and keep them. I try to keep them in the chat a little bit. But my moderator doesn't like it. He gets rid of them straight away. Because I always want to say to them, oh, would you like to join the live? Because usually people that can draw don't say things like that. They're a little bit more humble. They know the journey, so they don't talk rubbish. No, I actually have a 6B here. I think this is a B. And this is a HB and a 2B. So I'm literally using those 4 pencils. I'm not looking for jet black, you know, so. And if I do use something like a 7, that would be very sporadic, just very small spots. Oh, oh, I don't know if I'm handsome anymore. Used to be. Thank you, though. That's nice. I used to be quite handsome, but then I had kids and they aged me. My kids aged me. Oh, this is pretty ugly, actually. This is really quite ugly. Oof. Every now and again I stop and look at what I've done. I'm like, I think I'm going to draw fairies. I'm going to do a live stream on how to draw fairies next. I don't want anyone to think I'd just sit here drawing this all day. Fairies or apples or something. Apple drawing live stream. Something you were seeing berserk. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't ask me that question. Najla, no. My kids didn't want to draw. Even now, they have zero interest. Zero. It's really quite sad, actually. It's really quite sad. I don't know what happened. Maybe they're not mine. Maybe I don't think they were mine. No, I'm joking. They are mine. But zero interest. Absolute zero. Absolute zero. It's really odd. Good day, good day. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. No, they are mine. They actually look like me. Poor things. They actually look a bit not like me directly, but yeah. No. I say that in front of them anyway. They have other skills. But like sometimes what I feel as well is when I'm even in the school and I'm teaching things, I find that sometimes it does go against you. You know, when you've got like a student in the class and they consider themselves are really good at drawing and their ego kicks in because you say to them, you could do this a little bit better and you could do that, some people don't like it. It really does challenge their perception of self because they were always looked upon as really good at this and I'm really good at drawing, and I've stepped on a few toes actually in the school as well. I'm like, oops. Don't overwork it. Oh, thanks for the tip, mate. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Thanks. I think I know what I'm doing. I do actually think I know what I'm doing. Gamma. I do kind of know what I'm doing. Thank you, though. Don't overwork it. Believe the process. That's what they say. There you go. That's exactly my version of the Joker. Ah, that's your Dutch, right? Your is it Afrikaans Dutch, right? Good dog, good tag, something like that. Everyone told me I was good, but I always hated. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Searching for critique. That's important. Critique is important. Obviously, you have to get it from the right source, not from some online troll, because that is 100% part of the journey. 100%. Once you can get used to critiquing your own work as well, I find that you can grow. And that's why I like to draw live online. I don't like to pre-record things, and I do see some people do some really good drawings, but I think that must have took you 3 days easily, and they condense it down like it took them 3 minutes. I can't be bothered with that, because that's almost like an illusion. And I don't like that. So people can see the process. It's not overnight, can be quite long. So there you go. I think I'm just going to add a bit of shade to the eye here. It's a bit too shiny. I want it to be a little bit darker. And then I'm going to add a little bit here. Hopefully I don't upset Gamma by overworking it. Hold on, I'm missing something. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's a Dutch dialect, yeah. Mr. Walker, are you thinking about drawing his opponent in the same style? Whose opponent? Are we going down this Hanmuth road again? Not from an online troll. He says, true lust changes are made watching live shows. The real process, yeah. Yeah, I could add. Well, I have actually got some veins in the eyes here. Maybe they're not very clear, but there are some veins just here. I'm going to probably emphasize them a little bit more. Thank you for the tip. Good. No problem, Gamma. No problem. I'm not that sensitive. I'm just going to add some more. I just want to add a few more creases. It's been a funny live, it's been a funny one. So maybe again, a bit sensitive. Lots of funny statements. Like yesterday, someone said I was tracing it. Trade. They wrote tracing again. I see. Oh, that was too funny. It just baffles me. Tracing again. I see. That's what they wrote. I don't think I've ever traced anything, but never mind. Just adding a little bit of distortion to make these contours and emphasize these curves in his face. And he is done. I'm going to leave him like that now. So there you go, people. I say I'm going to leave him like that, and then I put my pencil down straight away and do something else, as always. I'm not listening to anything, actually. I don't listen to music I haven't done it for a long time. But I don't know, it depends, really. It depends. I'm more, not so much now, but I used to be into house music. I like my old school reggae music. I like, what else do I like? You know, like, bonobo. It's like, what do you call that? It's kind of chill house kind of stuff. Ah, Bruce Wayne. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do Bruce Wayne. He's boring. No, no. No, no. I tend not to. I don't do like a series of artwork. I just do one-offs, in and out. And like now, I'm probably not going to do a Batman drawing for the next 3 months. Probably won't do one. Because it's not really my passion. It was just an old drawing that I decided to fine tune. That's why I did it. That is truly exactly what I don't like doing. Yeah, deep house. I like a bit of deep house. You know, Bonobo. What's the other one that I used to listen to a lot? Can't remember. It depends on my mood. When I put the music on, I start dancing around the house quite easily on my own. Yeah, yeah. I am not actually an art teacher, if I'm honest. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm not an art teacher, if I'm honest, because I went on a course once, and that was quite funny. That was very funny because these people couldn't draw a straight line with a ruler. It was embarrassing, and I was like, okay. So now we're going to talk about drawing squares, and I'm like, okay. Jeez. How long is this? How long is this gonna last? It was really bad. Sugar, beam me up, Scotty. Ah, oh, yeah, that's it, mate. Go where the money is, mate. Bruce Wayne's boring. Sorry, mate. I don't mean that. Bruce Wayne is cool. He's cool, mate. Bruce Wayne is. Ah, oh, mate. I got a picture of Bruce Wayne here, actually. No, I haven't. Pencil. Yes, it is pencil. It is a pencil. How you doing? And I'm going to sign off now, people, because I have to go to work and I have to go and sort my lunch out. And unfortunately, even though this live stream has been quite fun, a little bit of a catch up, which is really nice. Nice to see Najla in the house. Oh, oh, Deadpool. Oh, here we go. And who knows? Hopefully, we'll see each other again one day soon. I've actually recorded this, so if you're keen on watching it, I don't know if you will be, but if you're keen on watching it, I'll post it up. I'll post it on my YouTube. And this would be Joker Part 2, basically. So I'm going to wish you all a lovely day. Thank you for your time. And thank you for your good conversation. Cool as ever. Really enjoyed it. The ups and downs of Art Walker lives, eh? Okay. Take care, everyone. Nice to see you. I'll do a live stream on actually drawing something. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. And I'll probably do one tailor-made. Why not, indeed? I haven't done one properly for a while. I've just been kind of being a little bit selfish and getting my own artwork done. Let me know. Ah, you. You, all right. You wait. All right. Najla, you wait. I'll show you. I got you. All right. I get what's going on here. I'm going to do one. You'll be surprised. I will surprise you. Take care. Bye-bye.